How's it going, everybody? My name's Eric, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at a printer, a Chinese thermal printer from Amazon. This printer paid 75 bucks and then some tax, so I think it came out to like $80. The deal ran a couple days ago. I actually posted on Instagram. A lot of people jumped on it. The listing says that the printer is only compatible with Windows. However, there was a review on that Amazon listing saying that it was compatible with Mac. And I'm sure we'll be able to break the rules and get it working with Mac, possibly Chromebook, Android phones as well, more than likely. This is just gonna be like an unboxing, initial impressions of the printer. And if you don't already follow me on Instagram, make sure you follow me there, because I've been throwing out, whenever I find a deal or somebody sends me a deal, these printers are like usually about 75 bucks with all the way that the companies are trying to run promotions, which could get you almost 2.5 printers if you were comparing it to the Rollo, because they're usually very comparable to the Rollo with like function and compatibility, sometimes better compatibility, but the price of the Rollo now is 200 and these are only like 75 bucks. With that being said, if you haven't already, please give the video a thumbs up. If you aren't already subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing, and let's get into the unboxing and start setting this printer up, see what we can do with it. Printer flew in Amazon Prime, and this box is actually really big. Before we open it up, I'm gonna show you, this is the printer that I bought. It doesn't even have a brand. It's just called Thermal Label Printer 4x6. They're just hitting a bunch of keywords: warehouse, barcode, Shopify. It was sold by this company called Ace Deal, and it ended up being $74.99, and then I had to pay some tax because sales tax is a thing. Total was $80.99, but some people got it for that, $74.99 Amazon Prime ship. It was supposed to arrive a couple days ago, but it was Labor Day and my postman was a substitute postman. He didn't know how to get this to me, so I ended up having to wait in line twice at the post office to get this package. But anyways, enough of that. Let's do an unboxing. The box is so big. It's big because it has a lot of pillows in it. That's why. All right, so they could have just slapped a label on here, I think, and got it to me. That is the printer. It looks so much like another printer that I have. This is what we just ordered. This is what we ordered the other day. These companies are either like in complete competition with each other in copying designs, or they're all coming from the same factory and they're just like slight variations in printer. Like they have the vector graphic and then just says barcode printer. This was an MF label. We did an unboxing on this one a couple of weeks ago. I will put a link to this in the description. And then this one is by Austect. So I do got a brand here. It's called Austect thermal printer, and it looks like it's like so, everything is just like so similar when it comes to box, packaging, everything. So, all right, let's get into the Austect. There we go. I remember that. I remember that last time I opened that box where it like broke right there. The Austect. Should we go accessories first? We're gonna go accessories first. Here is our accessories bundle. Looks like we have a power supply. Okay, so this one has the like Epson receipt printer style power supply, opposed to just a normal barrel plug. This is what the power supply looks like. We got a USB cable. We have our printer roll holder, which looks just like the other one. Power cord. Okay, it's got a driver disc. This is what you get for 75 bucks. So they had like a little USB in the listing, in the picture, but they gave me a CD. Totally false advertising on that. And someone on Instagram actually told me that they ran out and got a CD drive because they didn't have one with their computer. Unfortunately, I will find all the drivers for this that I've used, and I will put them in the description. It looks like we got a quick start guide on here. Gives you some information. Calibrating the sensor. And then they have the driver download at Austect us.com, but people were telling me that that website doesn't even exist. And indeed, that website is no longer around. Maybe that's why they blew these printers out at 75 bucks a pop, because they were just trying to get rid of them. They probably are into each printer $40 or $50, and they were just blowing them out at close to break even or barely any profit. I don't know. This one came with 100 labels, it looked like, which is a nice little touch. And we have the printer itself. Oh, there's our USB. Okay, nice. Mine came with a little USB and a USB to USB-C converter. So it did come with a USB, I just didn't get far enough in. Those are nice because you have to have this to print this on Android, which I'm gonna probably show you guys later, if it prints on Android, which it should, which is kind of cool that it comes with this, because I've been recommending people to buy this dongle, which essentially does the same thing. It turns a USB into a USB-C. Let's get into this actual printer now. Okay, so here's the printer. It's got some tape on it. Here's our viewing window. There is our front button. It's got some tape on the front that I'm gonna have to get rid of. They are totally throwing out their website, but their website's dead. It's so funny. Okay, it's telling me they're gonna give me $30 back if I give them a 5-star review. So I'm gonna call these guys and ask them right now. It's a busy signal, so maybe I'll have to reach out to them on Facebook. But yeah, 30 bucks back, that would put us at into this printer. 50 bucks, that'd be great. Here's our front feed adjustments. It does have rear feed adjustments. It has a slot in the back you could put fan fold labels. It looks like it has a micro SD card or mini SD card slot. I don't know what that would be for. It looks also like it has some punch outs for some other possible connections. Maybe it has an Ethernet port on the board that could be there. There's our power switch. Austech model DT425A thermal label printer for $80, but possibly $50. Here's our platen roller right here. Here, it looks like it has an auto peeler on the front, or maybe it had the possibility to have an auto peeler attachment on here. There's some sensors here, some sensors there. Our thermal print heads on the top, easily exposed, easy to clean. Looks like it even pops out for fairly easy replacement if you are ever to have to replace this thing. So that's good to know, because that's really the only part that would go bad on here is the print head. There's our lift levers. And the reason I like these printers more so than the Rollo is just the design. You can fan fold from the back. You can put rolls all contained inside. This is the roll holder. All right, we're gonna have to give this thing some power. So take your power supply, take your power cord, put this guy in here, put this guy in the wall, and then put this guy in the back. The flat arrow part pointing up should line your pins up perfectly. I really don't want to open these up. I want to give these to somebody. If I like give out a printer, I could give them some like extra labels for free. A 1-inch core roll of labels, put it through there and drop it in and feed it through here and close the top. There we go. Okay, so it came pre-calibrated, it looks like, to 4x6. It is feeding labels. Absolutely beautiful. If you were to use their fan fold like this, all you would do is feed this through the back. You would close it up to where it guides it, and then open the printer up, pull it through the back, feed it under here, put those guides together a little bit, and then do it like that. So instead of being inside, they're on the outside, and the same thing will happen. It'll just be taking the labels through the back rather than being contained in the printer, which I actually prefer is them being contained in the printer on the cores, just because it's like less space on the desk. That's just my personal preference. To get this guy back on the roll, if for some reason you press down and it doesn't feed one label, you may need to calibrate it. And the way that you do that is you'll hold this front button, and now it's going to read the distance between labels with all the sensors in there, and it will calibrate just like that. So anytime you change label sizes, if you're going to print Amazon SKU labels or you're gonna be printing 4x6 labels, anytime you change, you're gonna have to do that calibration so the printer knows what kind of labels are loaded inside of it. Now comes the test prints. I'm going to hook up a USB cord to the back. I'm using one that I already have open because I don't wanna open this. I'm just gonna keep it nice in the box. So I'm gonna use a USB cable that I already have. But I am going to take the converter that they gave me from USB to USB-C. I'm gonna plug that into my Android phone and see if I can get this thing printing off of Android, which I think I will be able to. So here comes my test print on Android. Let's see if it prints. And look at that. This printer does not even advertise that it works with Android, but we just printed a sample label from the Android phone. So we're on Mac with the little converter that they gave us to go from USB to USB-C. That's a nice little touch, I like that. I was able to install it with my method and print a sample label, even though their listing specifically says doesn't work with Mac. Well, there's no driver on the USB for Mac, but I was able to get it working perfectly fine on Mac. And I'm on a Google Chromebook. Well, it's an Acer Google Chromebook. With that paper size setting right there, I was able to get it going the same method that I've used for the Zebra LP2844. I will put a link to that in the corner and in the description. If you hit print, it was indeed able to print us a nice label from a Chromebook. And last but not least, here we are on Windows. I'm gonna hit print, and it should work on Windows because that's what it's advertised for. And we do indeed. Here's our label from Windows. So after unboxing, playing with this for a couple of hours, I am very happy with the price of 75 bucks plus tax. I think that their little USB thing is a nice touch. I didn't use this to install it on Windows. I just used a previous driver that I had for a different printer and it worked perfectly fine. They're all coming from China factories. A lot of the same drivers will work depending. If you have any questions about it, put them in the comment section. I will put a link to some videos that will work with other printers that will also work with this printer in the description. But I do thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please give the video a thumbs up. If you don't already follow me on Instagram, make sure you do because I throw out deals like this all the time. And deals have already expired by the time they come out on YouTube. Thank you guys again for watching and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.